Candice, we are coming up on a very important milestone for you, are we not?
We are indeed.
We are. So today, what I think we should talk about is the ideal date day at Disney World.
Okay.
Thinking, I'm kind of approaching it, I'm not going to give away my whole plan, but I'm kind of approaching it because of your milestone birthday that you're reaching.
Okay.
So as I went through, that's kind of how I planned my day. But listeners, this one's going to be exciting for you because after you listen today, we want you to come to our socials and tell us whose date day was more perfect. Because what we're going to do is we're going to share each of our date days and then let you decide who wins. I don't know what the prize is going to be. We'll come up with something.
Bragging rights or something.
Yeah, bragging rights or something. Maybe in our next trip, one of us will have to buy the other something.
Yeah.
Something like that for a prize.
I think we all know who's going to win that one.
Or probably. Probably. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, and hang out with us at the Hangar Bar.
Hey, welcome to Hangin' at the Hangar Bar. I'm Scott.
And I'm Candice. We're here to chat all things Disney as child-free Disney adults. Stories, snacks, and a little magic along the way.
Grab a drink and get comfy and come hang out with us.
Okay, Candice, how do we decide who's going to go first in describing their perfect date day?
So when you say perfect date day, there's a couple different ways that we could go about thinking about this. Like we could think special occasion, we could think Thursday, we could think a mix of the two. It just kind of depends on the purpose of the date.
Whatever you decided was your perfect date day. We're going to let the listeners decide if it was perfect or not.
Okay.
That's it. So whatever you think the perfect date day would be for you and I to go on a date at Disney World, that's what you're going to tell the people about.
Okay.
Just because I spoiled it in our intro, but mine is going to be based around milestone birthday for somebody who's sitting outside in a hammock with us right now.
Right.
And just if you're listening and you hear birds chirping, that kind of thing, it is a beautiful day here in Lincoln, America. We put up a couple of new hammock chairs, and we might fall asleep in the middle of this episode as we record it, but we decided to record outside in the great elements, so hopefully everything sounds okay for you all.
And if you do hear snoring, just know that we are super relaxed and having a great day.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do we decide who goes first?
Well, since mine is the nearest milestone birthday, I think I should go first.
Go for it.
Okay. Mine actually comes from a couple different places. Mine comes from a place of something that I have talked about wanting to be able to do before, and the fact that I am manifesting us actually relocating so that the date event that I'm about to describe can actually happen.
Okay.
So that's where mine came from.
Got it.
Because one of the great philosophies of Disney overall is to be able to celebrate every day, I planned something that would be appropriate for just a random weekday evening.
Okay.
And not like a special event or anything like that. It's just say, hey, what do you want to do for dinner? I don't know. Let's go to Disney.
Okay.
So that's where mine is coming from.
Okay. Let's hear all about it.
All right. So our first path is going to be to head to the yacht club.
Okay.
And we are going to have a pre-dinner cocktail and maybe a light bite to share in the Ale and Compass Lounge.
Okay.
Then we are going to take a very beautiful, lovely stroll over to International Gateway at Epcot. And once we are in the park, we are going to go to World Nature.
Okay.
And we are going to experience Living with the Land. Then we are going to walk through Journey of Water, featuring Moana.
Okay.
It wouldn't be going to Epcot if we didn't visit the prettiest girl in school.
Okay.
So Spaceship Earth. And of course we have to go say hello and thank you to Walt. And then we will head over to World Showcase. And 90% of the time there is a festival going on of some sort with eats and drinks and those kinds of things. So we would take our favorite pick of 2 or 3 favorite booths and split eats and drinks to share.
Okay.
And just have a lovely evening strolling through World Showcase. And then cry our way through Luminous.
Okay.
And then a lovely walk back to the yacht club and then head home from there.
Okay. Okay, so what time do we start?
4:30.
About 4:30-ish?
Mhm.
Time to get off work, make it to the park from wherever we live, that
Mhm.
kind of thing. Okay. Sounds like a very nice evening.
I know.
Yeah. Anything special other than that you described that you would want to do? Like any shopping, any...
Nope.
Nope, just go be
Mhm.
in the parks and the ambiance and...
And just leisure is the big element of this. Just time together and leisure.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I'm trying to see if there's any holes that I can pick in it, and I really can't. It's a good way to think about it.
Mhm.
Okay. So, folks, here is mine. I took a slightly different approach, but it's going to be funny how closely related they actually are. So I was not manifesting living there and being able to go on a Tuesday.
Well, you should.
I know I should. But I was more thinking about, okay, let's make this a full date day
Oh, okay.
with lots of things to do, but not be overwhelmed all at the same time.
Mhm.
And because there is a milestone birthday coming up, we are going to have a couple of gifty opportunities built in as well.
Oh, nice.
Okay?
Love that.
So I'm starting just slightly, I don't know what direction, so I'm starting slightly closer to International Gateway because we're starting our day at the beach club.
Okay.
We're not going to have breakfast there, but I'm assuming we're staying there something that we're there. So we leave.
So for there for a celebration, we picked the beach club because
Right.
why wouldn't you?
Because why wouldn't you? 100 and how many ever steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to depart from the beach club at around 8:30
In the morning?
in the morning.
Can we stop for coffee?
I did not interrupt your
I'm
date
so
day.
sorry. Okay.
Let me describe my date day. So we are going to take a nice leisurely stroll hand in hand along the Crescent Lake Promenade right there by the beach club.
Ooh, lar, lar.
Ooh, lar, lar. And we're going to go into Epcot through International Gateway. And there we are going to stop for coffee and croissants from Leal. Croissant. And then if we're feeling fancy and want to act like we're actually in Paris, we'll split a raspberry macaron.
Well, and fruit, so it's healthy.
Yeah, it's healthy. So
Uh-huh.
that's our breakfast.
Okay.
A coffee and croissants and a sweet treat from France. So we're not going to stay back in World Showcase for long, starting this time of day. We are going to walk leisurely through Canada and the UK, and we are going to stop at the Pandora section of one of those little gift shops right there.
Ooh.
And we're going to let you, if you find a charm you just absolutely can't live without for your Pandora bracelet, we'll get that for you as your first milestone birthday gift on birthday date day.
Okay.
But then, as you said, it wouldn't be a day in Epcot without a stop at the prettiest girl in the world, in school.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go to Spaceship Earth from there. So basically, we're grabbing coffee, doing a little bit of shopping, and making our way to the front of the park.
Mm-hmm.
So then after Spaceship Earth, again, it's going to sound very familiar. Candice and I obviously have a theme and a pattern. We're going to make our way over to the land.
Mm-hmm.
And there we're going to ride Living with the Land, enjoying the greenhouse and all of those kind of things. And we're going to point out all the things that we think we could grow but probably never will, just because we're dreaming about the future when we're going through Living with the Land.
Mm-hmm.
And then if there's not a super long wait, we'll have Kronk take us onto Soarin' as well.
Okay.
But only if it's not a long wait. We are in no hurry. We are under no obligation to do anything this day. If it's there for the taken, it's there for the taken, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then we are going to take a midday break.
Okay.
And we're going to lounge in the Epcot Experience Garden area for a bit.
Okay.
And we're going to grab a drink from Connections Cafe, find a shady spot. You look confused.
No.
No? And then maybe go into Creations and find another gift for Candice on this day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Or, alternatively, we could give ourselves a gift budget for each other, split up in the gift shop, and buy a present for each other on date day.
I like that.
Yeah. So then for lunch, we're now done kind of in the front of the park. So we are going to head our way back. We're going to take the boat thingy.
The friendship.
The
boat?
friendship boat
Mhm.
across the lagoon. And then we're going to have lunch at Regal Eagle Smokehouse.
Oh, all right.
So get some good American barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
all of that kind of fun stuff. They have indoor AC if it's hot, or we can sit outside if it's not, all of those kind of things. So then in the afternoon, we're going to do a mini country wine tasting.
Oh.
So we're going to start in Italy, and we're going to get wine or limoncello, some Italian wine like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to go over to Japan and have sake.
Okay.
And then we're going to have our third stop on our wine tour in France and have champagne and another maybe sweet treat. Maybe we get ourselves a little bit of a ice cream sandwich from the one place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
The Les Artisans
De glace.
de Glace.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we've gotten that, maybe as we're sipping our champagne and eating our ice cream sandwich, we make our way over to the UK or the flower gardens in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of hang out for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch people, enjoy our champagne and our ice cream sandwich. Now, dinner time. By now it's probably getting close to dinner time, so
Okay.
we'll have a reservation. I am thinking we are going to do dinner. I was having trouble deciding, so I'm going to let you pick which one you would want for date day. I know I'm describing the perfect date day, but I'm taking you out, so you get to pick which one. We're either going to do a lakeside table at Spice Road,
Mm-hmm.
or we're going to go to Canada and have steak at
Le Cellier?
Le Cellier for dinner.
I think I'm feeling Spice Road table.
Okay? Nice lake view right
Mhm.
there. And then take our nice leisurely time for dinner sitting by the lake. We can just wander around a little bit after that. Maybe make our way over to Mexico, get a margarita, something like that. Maybe do a tequila tasting if it's early enough before fireworks. But then the final surprise of this absolutely fantastic, glorious date day that I know everyone is going to vote for, we are going to book a dessert party.
Oh, okay.
And have desserts while we watch the fireworks from a special viewing location.
Okay.
I don't know if they have any of those on the Mexico side, which is why I was a little hesitant about saying let's walk over to Mexico, because then we'd just have to walk back over to like the UK or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. But if they have one in Mexico, we'll do that. If not, we'll go grab a snake bite from the UK while we wait for our dessert party.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, must be rough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe, since I'm not saying we're living in Orlando at this point, maybe, just maybe, there might be a surprise in the hotel room when we get back. Maybe a little birthday Mickey plushie on the bed waiting for Candice to get back that I had the concierge service help me get there while we were out having a glorious day.
Okay.
So that is my date day idea.
I like it.
Anything you would change?
No.
No? Other than maybe starting at 8:30 in the morning?
Well, I mean, you got coffee in there, so we're good. We're good.
We're good. It's all good. Okay. Good date days?
Good date days.
Yeah. Both of those sound great. And, like, audience, you have two very different ideas to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
One is an all-day thing. One is a, let's just spend an evening, like an evening date.
Mm-hmm.
And so Candice probably packed more into hers than I did into mine, because mine is 14 hours long.
Right.
Hers is 6 hours long.
Right.
So just completely different ways of thinking about navigating the park, navigating dates, that kind of thing. So audience, come out, to our socials, either Facebook or Instagram, and you'll be able to know how to vote. I don't know necessarily, like on Facebook, it's either easy to do just like a like or a heart or a comment. Maybe on Instagram, it'll just be a comment which one you like better. And let us know, because maybe we'll announce what the prize is. If we get enough interaction and enough votes on socials for people to get a clear, definitive winner without it being subject to us voting for ourselves to be able to win a prize, we will announce what the prize is in a future episode. We'll decide what the prize is for the winner. But I'm thinking it's something, since both of our date days were in Epcot, maybe it's a present from Epcot for like the other. But we'll figure that out. Okay. Anything else? Again, folks, this is another short one. As we said before, we're in the midst of doing a show here locally, so time is at a premium right now. So please excuse the shorter episodes, but this one was fun. I enjoyed the heck out of this one.
Yeah, this was good.
Yeah. So come out to our socials, interact with us, let us know what you think. And remember, there is always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And we'll see you real soon.